Hello and welcome to the final part of making my Heartthrob Caitlyn cosplay, main costume part, not the 3D printed weapon, but I'm so excited. As you can see, it's mostly done. So the pieces we have left are some of the accessories, such as the hat, the tube top thingy that she has, belt. So I will be working on those in this video and showing you guys how I do it. So without further ado, I feel like you have a lot of context on this already, considering this has been like, you know, a 5-part series or so. Once again, you can always check out my blog post on this whole process. Okay, I think the pattern is definitely right. I'm going to make the rest. I just messed up sewing, so that's why it looks that way right here. But I think these look perfect. I just would need like, well, let's measure. So I'll want 10 of these. So I made 10 of these and I'm cutting them on the fold, and I'm going to, all 10 of them don't actually fit. So for now, I'm going to make 2 groups of 9. And then cut them. I'm gonna have to do this all over again, but I'd rather do this twice than do it for each individual one. Alright, so as I'm sure you guys can tell throughout the series, I have been very like open about the mistakes I've been making and such. And I'm honestly trying to be, because I don't think enough cosplayers show how much trial and error is in a process, and how much you just have to be like unafraid to kind of just get into it. So once again, I accidentally sewed these the first time last night. Also, I was really tired. I worked all day, but I did these inside out. I don't know if you can really tell, but the material, you see the difference between these two? This one's the right way, this one's the wrong way. And I need them to match with the material on the shoulders. So I only made like 3 or 4 of them. So I'm gonna make all of them now. Alright guys, as you can see behind me, I made more than enough. I just kind of pinned them on. I will sew them all together. I'm ordering like the little white puff balls that go in between each one tonight. And I can put it all together, but I do have to close up each one of these. I will show you with this one. Oh, the stuffing needs to be pushed in more on this one. But, focus. Sorry. So I'm gonna do a little stitch that like, boop, boop, boop. And then they'll each look like this, voila. So next up, I have to make her shirt with the buttons that I 3D printed. But I could not find the fabric that I needed for the life of me for this. I needed one that specifically had ribs on the bottom and everything. So this was a shirt of mine. I bought one kind of similar, but I'm gonna miss this. I did actually really like this shirt. I'm going to be cutting it and using this bottom part as the tube top and taking it in. The things we do for cosplay, you know. Ta-da! So I do need to take it in and finish off the, oh, that is a pin. That would have sucked to have in me. And that's how it'll look. See what I mean? I have padding lying around. I'd actually like to sew padding into it. Did up these 2 sides. So I'm going to sew it up on both sides and then hem the top. Okay, that fits in the way I had wanted. I will be sewing clear straps on, so that's why it's okay if it's like a little bit loose. Okay, here is the top piece. I do need to add the clear straps. The top is coming together. Okay, so I will be able to finish this top once I get paint for the buttons that I 3D printed, and I'll be able to finish the belt once the little white fuzzy things going in between these come in. So the next step is to start on making the hat for this. I will share the article in the blog post for this that I'm following, but it says to start off with grabbing a mixing bowl or something bigger than your head for a circle. My mixing bowl is like oval, but this is like a little bigger than it, so I'm gonna start with this and cut a circle of fabric after I reread the article one more time. To shred a whole new piece of fabric too, because I already had like a piece of fabric I'd kept that I thought might be big enough for this. I'm gonna like add probably an inch because I'm gonna be wearing a wig with this, so I want it to, so I'd like it to be really, really big because the wig is gonna be with it. I'm just adding some interfacing too to make it a little bit stiffer so it's a little bit more hat-like. I followed that blog to see for the measurements. I'm going to pin these before cutting anything and then see if that works out on my little wig head behind me. I made it too small. Oh no. Okay, we have to make the triangles smaller, I guess, and do it again. I made 2 this time, just in case I mess it up again. Okay, I sewed each of these onto like this massive string. I will show you guys. I'll be like facing this way, so it'll be like hanging down like this. Voila. I am going to, in between each of these, sew it down. I'm not full on sewing this on, but I am putting it down in a way that it'll stay kind of diagonal on the skirt, because otherwise physics just isn't gonna work out. Those are all sewn on. I just did a try on. I'll try to like put some photos in this video so you guys can see the high clouds. He is playing with the bottom of my tripod right now. Anyways though, I saved these from the, it's probably the cats are surrounding me. I saved these from their wet food containers, or like the cardboard boxes they come in, because I figured this would be perfect for a hat brim. I just dropped it on the floor. Now it's back. But here is, so the cardboard piece is inside of here. Da, 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 da. Kind of works, right? That looks like a little octopus, but now I'm going to sew this onto the top. Okay, the little dumpling thing is now on top. So I will do a try on of everything I have so far and then call it for the night. Okay, it's honestly pretty much done at this point, but I do want to put the buttons on the front. Or buttons, they're not really buttons, but they're like little hearts. So I'm gonna grab those out of my 3D printing bin and then we're gonna start on painting them. Okay, here they all are. They don't need to be filled, so that's why I'm able to do them now. I'm actually waiting on filler to come for my other parts. So I had to think for a while about how to actually put these buttons onto this top, because they're layered like this, or there's like 3 that are vertically aligned on the top. I'm trying to get it to focus. There they are, a little bit of silver for reflection, and to wear it down a little. But I'm gonna Mod Podge over these in a second. I gotta grab that from the mailbox. I just ordered it. And then I'm gonna actually glue the safety pin to it and safety pin it on. Also, the beads for the necklace came in, and now all I'm waiting on is the actual like elastic to go through these. Okay, now I'm going to work on her necklace, and it's not a very fancy one, but I'm taking this clear elastic and these beads I showed you guys, and I'm literally just going to string those onto that and see how it turns out. Okay, so I really like the way this turned out. This looks very cute, very pretty. I like how the pearls go from small to large, just like in her art. The big problem is though, is I don't really trust this little knot in the back for this elastic. So I think I'll probably go to Walmart and grab like a really thin chain or something that can fit through the beads. It has to be very narrow though, is the problem. But elastic will work for now. I think worst comes to worst, I'll like glue over the knot. Alright, so I'm going to conclude the accessories making video here. Please join me down the road for when this prop is done for making the weapon. But for now, this is where I'm concluding the little accessories video. I hope you enjoyed. I am not really in a rush with this cosplay anymore. I didn't actually get into the contest. That's okay though. So this will just kind of be at my leisure for a bit. So it might take another 2 or 3 weeks, but I am perfectly okay with that. I won't complain about having more time. But I am going to be starting my VV pretty soon too from One Piece. I'm going to be doing her white alabasta dress. So yeah, stay tuned. Please subscribe. Check out my other social media. I'm pretty active. I will see you guys next week. Bye. Thank you for watching.